Hello dear students, how are you all? So I TAUSIF Ahmed welcome you once again, and as you know that yesterday we started studying tenses and today we will continue the topic. So please join the session as soon as possible. Just give me a second. Just give me a second, then we will start. Okay. So let's start. So yesterday we started studying tenses and today we will continue the topic, right? So yesterday if you have joined my class, you must know that I have told you about be verbs and possessive verbs, right? Today we will discuss the uses of present indefinite tense, okay? Today we will discuss difference between present indefinite and present continuous. Okay, today we will discuss difference between present indefinite and present continuous. Okay, this is very important and questions are frequently asked from this difference. So if we talk about present indefinite, first the structure of present indefinite is this. Okay, the structure of present indefinite is subject, first form of verb or fifth form of verb and object, and if the sentence is negative, then we have to use do or does, then not, then first form of verb and object, right? And in case of interrogative, do does will come before verb. So this is the structure of present indefinite, right? Let's take the structure of present continuous. Subject is MR, ing and object. This is the structure of present continuous tense. Okay, subject is MR, not and ing and object. This is negative continuous and is MR, the subject plus ing and object. This is interrogative, right? So this is the structure of present indefinite tense and this is the structure of present continuous tense, right? So now what is the difference? Now this is something very important. Present indefinite is used to denote permanent actions, or we can say routine, or we can say general actions. Okay, if any action is a routine action, present indefinite has to be used. But if the action is not routine, if the action is not in a general way, if the action is not permanent, present indefinite cannot be used, right? And if we talk about present continuous, it is used for temporary actions. If an action is happening temporarily, okay, it is not regular, it is not routine, then it will be in present continuous tense. Okay, so just keep in mind two things. I am giving you two questions, okay, that if an action is not a routine, it cannot be in present indefinite tense. Okay, let me give you one example. Let me give you one example. If I write my friend gets upset, my friend gets upset when he lost his wallet, when he lost his wallet while entering the cinema hall. This is a very important question, remember. Okay, this is a very important question. My friend gets upset when he lost his wallet while entering the cinema hall. Okay, and see one more question. My friend gets upset when he saw elderly people suffering. Okay, so here we have two sentences, right? Now listen to me carefully. Both the verbs of a sentence should be in similar form. Okay, this is the rule. So here we have gets, which is present. This is fifth form of verb. Okay, fifth form of verb is of course present. verb की first form में s और es add करने से fifth form होता है. So this is of course the fifth form is present, and here we have the second form of verb, which is past. Right? Here we have present and here we have past. Same is the case with the second sentence. Here we have the fifth form of verb, which is of course present, and here we have the second form of verb, which is past. Now both the sentences are wrong. Okay, both the sentences are wrong because either you change both the verbs into present or change them into present, because first verb in present, second in past, this is not done. Okay, so both the sentences are wrong. Both the sentences are wrong because you need to change either of the verb. Either change gets into got or change lost into lose. That means either you need to change the whole sentence into present or into past. Okay, same is the case with second sentence. Now the question is which verb has to be changed. For example, this sentence has been divided into two parts. This is first part and this is second part. Okay, this is first part and this is second part. Now you have to change a verb. If you change this, it means the error is in first part, and if you change this verb, it means error is in the second part. Now you have to decide that which verb has to be changed. Please give me answers. Please give me answers. This is question number 1 and this is question number 2. Answer the questions. What is the error in the first part, first sentence, and what is the error in the second sentence? See, in the first sentence, the sentence reads, my friend gets upset. My friend gets upset when he lost his wallet while entering the cinema hall. Now, if we change this verb into first form, that is lose, if we change this verb lost into lose, that is first form, the sentence would become present indefinite. Okay? If we change this verb lost into first form, the whole sentence will become present indefinite. And present indefinite means a routine action. Present indefinite means a routine action. Now we have to see whether this sentence can be a routine action or not. So the sentence is, my friend gets upset when he loses his wallet while entering the cinema hall. So is this possible? Listen to me. Is this possible that whenever my friend enters the cinema hall, he loses his purse and he gets upset? Can it be a routine? No, it can't be. How can someone lose his wallet every time entering the cinema hall? This cannot be a routine. If I say, whenever I enter the cinema hall, I lose my wallet, you will say, how is this possible? You may lose your wallet, but how come you lose your wallet every time you enter the cinema hall? So this action cannot be a routine action. That's why this sentence cannot be in present indefinite sentence. This is one incident. This can be one incident that happened in past, but it cannot be routine. So since this sentence cannot be in present tense because it is not a routine, you cannot change this verb. Okay, you have to change gets into got, because this can be one action, this can be one incident that happened in past. It cannot be a routine action. So in the first sentence, the error lies in the first part. You need to change gets into got. Okay, because the incident that has been mentioned in this sentence cannot be a routine action. Fine. Now let's come to the second sentence. First part is same, my friend gets upset, my friend gets upset. But in this sentence, what is there? My friend gets upset when he saw elderly people suffering. Elderly people means old age people. For example, a father, mother, they are elderly people. Okay. So my friend gets upset when he saw elderly people suffering. Now here too, in this sentence too, we need to change either this verb or this verb. Now check whether this sentence can be a routine action or not. So my friend gets upset. When? When does he get upset? When he see elderly people. So whenever my friend see elderly people, he gets upset. So this can be a routine action. This can be a routine action because I will not get upset just once on seeing elderly people. If I have sympathy, I will get upset every time I see elderly people. So this sentence is definitely a routine action, and since this sentence is a routine action, it should be in present indefinite tense. And if it should be in present indefinite tense, this verb needs to be changed into fifth form. Seize. Okay, so first part of both the sentences are same. My friend gets upset, my friend gets upset. But here we did not change the second verb, we changed the first verb. And in the second sentence, we did not change the first verb, we've changed the second verb. Okay, because you have to see that whether the sentence is a routine action or not. Okay, so this was something very important. Done? Any problem? Okay, let's see some more examples. If I write Raju is going to gym, so he is fit. Raju is going to gym, so he is fit. Or one more sentence. These days I do not attend music classes. These days I do not attend music classes. Question number 3. Why are you listening to him if he is abusing you? Why are you listening to him if he is abusing you? And question number 4. Ravi is trying to save money. Ravi is trying to save money as he needs a car. Now tell me, out of these 4 sentences, which one is correct and which one is wrong? Out of these 4 sentences, which is correct and which is wrong? Raju is going to gym, so he is fit. These days I do not attend music classes. Third sentence, why are you listening to him if he is abusing you? And fourth sentence, Raju is trying to save money as he needs a car. See, in the first sentence, we have present continuous tense. Raju is going. Raju is going to gym. Raju is going to gym, so he is fit. Okay. Now this sentence is present continuous. Raju is going to gym is present continuous. Okay. Now, present continuous tense means a temporary action, something which is happening these days or nowadays, but it does not happen regularly. It does not have a routine. Okay, so present continuous means something which is very temporary in nature. Okay, so Raju is going to gym means he does not go to gym in routine. He is going temporarily. And if someone is going to gym temporarily, how can he be fit? How can he be fit? He cannot be fit. In order to be fit, we need to go to gym in routine. We need to go to gym every day. Only if I am going to gym every day, I can be fit. Right? So, this clause, he is fit. This clause suggests that Raju is permanently going to gym. Because in the second clause, it reads that he is fit. So if Raju is fit, that means he permanently in a routine, he goes to gym. So this clause suggests that the first clause cannot be in present continuous tense. It should be in present indefinite tense. So here in place of is going, we should write goes. Raju goes to gym, so he is fit. Okay. Now in the second sentence we have these days. These days. Okay. Now these days and nowadays. These days and nowadays suggest temporary actions. Okay. Nowadays and these days suggest temporary actions. Since we have these days here which suggests a temporary action, this sentence cannot be in present indefinite tense. So in place of I do not attend, we should write I am not attending. Okay. In place of I do not attend, we need to write I am not attending. Okay. Why do we change? Why did we change this do not attend? Because of this word, these days. Okay. Now the third sentence. Why are you listening to him if he is abusing you? Now tell me, is question number 3 correct or it has any error? Is the question number 3 correct or it has any error? So third sentence, why are you listening to him? Temporary. If he is abusing you, again it is also temporary. So this sentence is absolutely correct. There is no error in this sentence. Okay. This sentence is absolutely correct. There is no error. Now question number 4. Ravi is trying to save money as he needs a car. Now what about fourth sentence? Is it correct or there is any error in it? Fourth sentence is also absolutely correct, means it too has no error. Okay. So this is about present indefinite and present continuous tense. Okay. Now let's see the present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. This is one of the most important tenses. Okay, because questions are very often asked from this particular tense, right? So present perfect. So first let's discuss the structure. The structure of present perfect is subject, has or have, third form of verb and object. This is the positive of present perfect. And if we talk about the negative one, subject, has have, not, third form of verb and object. This is negative, and subject, has have, interrogative we have to write now. Has have plus subject, third form of verb and object. So these are the structures of present perfect tense. Okay. Present perfect positive, present perfect negative and present perfect interrogative. Okay. Now what is the use of present perfect tense? So remember, present perfect is also called the imperfect past. Okay, present perfect is also called the imperfect past. Why? Because present perfect denotes an action which happened in past but still has its effect in present. Okay, present perfect denotes an action which happened in past but still has its effect in present. Okay, for example, I saw the Taj last year. For example, I saw the Taj last year. Okay, when did I see the Taj? Last year. But if I have seen the Taj, it becomes an experience which will always be with me. So if I saw the Taj last year and someone asked me, have you seen the Taj? Have you seen the Taj? So it doesn't matter that I saw the Taj last year or 5 years back or 10 years back. Whenever, if I saw Taj Mahal last year, it means I have seen it. It doesn't matter that it was last year. I have seen it. It has become an experience. So the answer would be I have seen the Taj. This is an experience that I have seen the Taj. No matter I saw it last year or 5 years ago or 10 years ago, I have seen it. Okay, so why is this tense called imperfect past? Because in present perfect, the action actually happened in past, but it still has its effect in present. Okay, no worries, Pallab. Okay, now let me tell you some important things. Some important points. Points to remember. Some points to remember. These are very important points that are going to be very helpful in your examination. Okay. First point is, if a present perfect tense has point of time, if a present perfect tense has point of time, this sentence would be wrong. This sentence would be wrong, and it should be changed into past indefinite. It should be changed to past indefinite. Okay, if you have a present perfect tense which has point of time tagged with it, the sentence would be wrong and it needs to be changed into past indefinite tense. Past indefinite means subject, second form of verb and object. This is past indefinite. Okay, now what is point of time? What is point of time? What is point of time? See, last year, month, week. Okay, last year, last month, last week, or in plus morning, afternoon, or in plus year, month, or on plus day or date, or at plus clock time or night. All these are, or the word when, all these are point of time. All these are point of time. So if any present perfect sentence has any of these time phrase, it would be wrong. For example, if I write, I have bought a car, last week. Or if I write, when have you called Ravi? Okay. Or if I write, I have called Ravi at 9 o'clock. Okay. So here we have three examples. All three sentences are present perfect. Okay. All three sentences are present perfect. I have bought a car last week. So here this sentence is present perfect with point of time. Okay. So present perfect with point of time is wrong and it should be changed into past indefinite. So this sentence is wrong. It should be in place of I have bought, it should be I bought. Okay. I bought. In place of I have bought, it should be I bought. Present perfect has to be changed into past indefinite. And the second sentence. Now, when the time is given directly in the sentence, students do not get confused. But students often get confused with the word when. Okay. So remember that when, the word when is also a point of time. Okay. Because when refers to time. If I say when did you come? If I ask when did you come? So you will have to answer the time. If I ask when did you come? You will have to answer the time. So when is equal to time, right? So when is also a point of time. So here we have when and then present perfect tense. When have you called? Since when is also a point of time, it cannot be used in present perfect tense, right? So this sentence also needs to be changed into past indefinite. So this sentence is wrong. Its correction would be when did you call, right? So the correction of this sentence would be when did you call. Simply I have changed the present perfect tense into past indefinite. Okay. Now the third sentence, I have called Ravi at 9. So again we have point of time here. I have called Ravi at 9 o'clock, and since point of time is not allowed in present perfect, we need to change this tense sentence into I called Ravi at 9 o'clock. Okay. So if a present perfect tense has point of time, it should be changed into past indefinite tense. And what are points of time? Last year, last month, last week, in the morning, in afternoon, in year or month. Year or month means in 2006, in 2007, in January, in February, in March. Okay. Or on day or date, on Monday, on Sunday, on Diwali, on Holi, on 15th August, or at clock time, right? Like at 9 o'clock, at 10 o'clock. Okay. Now, clear or you have any doubt? Is this clear or you have any doubt? This was the first tense that you have to keep in mind. Is this clear? Okay. Now the second point. Now the second point. Now the second point. So the first point was that if there is point of time with a present perfect tense, it needs to be changed into past indefinite. Now the second point. A past indefinite tense past indefinite tense means subject, second form of verb and object. Past indefinite tense has time expression, it is wrong. See, with present perfect tense, point of time was not allowed. With present perfect tense, point of time was not allowed. And with past indefinite, time expression is not allowed. Okay, if there is time expression with past indefinite, it is wrong. It is wrong, and it should be changed into present perfect. It should be changed into present perfect. It should be changed into present perfect. Now, what is present perfect? Subject, has or have, third form of verb and object. This is present perfect. Now, what was point of time? Last year, last month, last year. This was point of time. Now, what is time expression? What is time expression? Time expression. What is time expression? Now, this is very important that I am telling you. Okay, this is something very important. Concentrate here. What is time expression? So, since plus time, for example, since 2006 or since Monday. So whenever we write since plus time, all these are time expressions. Okay, or since plus past indefinite. Always remember that if a past indefinite, if since is followed by past indefinite clause, it is also a time expression. Okay, if past indefinite clause is there after since, it is also time expression. Okay, then for plus duration. For plus duration means for 3 years, for 5 minutes. This is for plus duration. So all these are time expressions. All these are time expressions. Okay, besides this, how long is also time expression. How long is also time expression. And all plus day, night, week, etc. or throughout plus day, night and week, etc. All these are time expressions. Okay, all these are time expressions, right? So past indefinite tense with time expression is absolutely wrong. Now there are multiple questions that can be asked. Okay, let me give you some examples. Very important question. Very important questions. Question number 1. I have lived in Delhi. I have lived in Delhi since all year. First question, I have lived in Delhi since all year. Second question, I stayed in this hotel since you left. This is second question. Question number 3. I have been here since gone to Delhi. Now, check all 3 sentences and tell me if there is any error. See, in the first sentence, we have present perfect tense. I have lived in Delhi. This is present perfect tense, no problem. Okay. Now, all year is time expression. Okay, fine, good, no problem, because a present perfect tense can have time expression. Now, if you see, I have written since plus time, I have written since plus past indefinite, I have written for plus duration, I have written just how long. There is no since or for with how long. And here I have written all day, night, throughout the day, night. Did I write since or for with all? No. Because all day, all night, all month are time expressions by themselves. There is no need to add since or for. So since all year is a time expression, there is no need to add since. Okay. Do not add any word if there is no use of it. It is superfluous. Okay. So all day, all night, all week, all year, this is time expression. There is no need to add since with it. Okay. So here the word since is wrong. Now second sentence, I stayed in this hotel. This is past indefinite. Subject and second form. This is past indefinite. And here we have since plus past indefinite. Since you left. So since plus past indefinite. So here as you can see, since plus past indefinite. Since plus past indefinite is also time expression. And with past indefinite you cannot use time expression. Right? If there is time expression after past indefinite, the sentence should be changed into present perfect. So here in place of stayed, we need have stayed. We need have stayed. Past indefinite has to be changed to present perfect. Right? Now in the third sentence, I have been here. Okay, this is present perfect. I have been here, this is present perfect, wonderful, no problem. Then we have since, okay, wonderful, correct, no problem. But since is always followed by past indefinite. Since is always followed by past indefinite, because only past indefinite refers to the time. Okay, so here since should have been followed by past indefinite, but in this sentence we have present perfect, and after since perfect clause cannot be used, it should be changed into past indefinite. So here I have been here is absolutely correct, since is absolutely correct, but this clause you have gone to Delhi must be changed into past indefinite. So here remove have and change gone into went. So the sentence would be I have been here since you went to London. Since you went to London. Now tell me if this is clear. If you have any doubt, please feel free to ask me. This much for today. We'll continue the topic tomorrow. So please tell me, is this absolutely clear or you need any further explanation? Akash, Sakshi, Jarsha, Whoever is there, whoever is listening to me, please make it fast. Please let me know if this is clear or you need any further explanation. Whatever I have taught you today, is it clear? Okay. So, this much for today. And one more thing, make your handwritten notes. Okay, don't wait for any PDF never helps. Watch this video, watch this class and try to make your handwritten notes. Okay, because your own notes will definitely help you, right? So make your notes, and when you revise, if you have any problem, feel free to ask me anytime, right? See you tomorrow. We'll continue this topic tomorrow. See you then. Till then, goodbye.